Meghan Markle faces future red flag after hitting podcasting setback, expert claims. Meghan Markle signed a deal with podcast network Lemonade to produce a brand new show, but it looks like her return to the podcasting world has been pushed back. Meghan Markle has faced a huge setback with her new podcast, as one expert believes it could become a red flag. The Duchess of Sussex announced she had joined forces with podcast network Lemonade back in February, and the company has since distributed the first season of her podcast Archetypes. Meghan was said to be working on a brand new series, but that has reportedly been pushed back until 2025. The setback comes amid fears of schedule conflicts with the launch of Meghan's new lifestyle brand American Riviera Orchard. PR expert Ryan McCormick has said this doesn't look good for the former Suits star. Speaking exclusively to The Mirror, he said, Meghan's new podcast delay in the wake of all the Phoenix Rising after Spotify deal collapse hype is a PR disaster. According to Podcast Index, there are 4.1 million podcasts in existence today. That means at least 4.1 million people, many of whom probably don't have a comfortable, privileged life like an ex-royal, were able to do what Markle can't do. The fact that her show is apparently being pushed back to 2025 will likely cause interest to plummet and become a red flag for future media companies considering hiring the Duchess. His comments come after it was reported Lemonade were worried about the podcast being overshadowed by Meghan's new Netflix show. Speaking to the Daily Mail, a source said, the relaunch of Meghan's Archetypes podcast got pushed back to 2025. They claimed Lemonade is concerned there would be scheduling conflicts between the launch of its podcast and that of American Riviera Orchard. Despite the setback, Meghan is still believed to be working on her new podcast. A source told the publication she has a list of very high-profile guests she wants to interview for the show. The Mirror has approached representatives for Meghan and Lemonade for comment. Meghan announced her partnership with Lemonade by releasing a statement earlier this year. She said, I'm proud to now be able to share that I am joining the brilliant team at Lemonade to continue my love of podcasting. Being able to support a female-founded company with a roster of thought-provoking and highly entertaining podcasts is a fantastic way to kick off 2024. Our plan to re-release Archetypes so that more people can now have access to it, as well as launching a dynamic new podcast, are well in the works. I'm so eager to be able to share it soon, and am overjoyed to be joining the Lemonade family.